Yo, good morning. I am super excited this Monday morning. We have a packed Monday. We don't normally do all this on a Monday, but we're going to do it on this holiday Monday. First, I want to make sure that everyone saw the pinned comment that if you are interested in winning the male blackhead ivory pastel Pies have pies. Type happy holidays in the chat, and we will make sure that you get listed in that drawing today. I know some of you are going to work on your way. Hey, happy holidays. And you may not be able to stay in for the whole show, but if you can listen into the whole show, y'all, this is going to be a really good one. Like, I love it when things just fall into play. And this was going to be our giveaway show, which initially we thought we was going to give away a ball python and a reticulated python, but I had to stick to my guns on the reticulated python. That was not an animal that I would ever give away. However, there's going to be a surprise to a very special person today at some point in this chat that I can't say no more than that. So I will say that there will still be a blessing on the reticulated python in a different way. It won't be in a giveaway sense. But I will tell you that someone is going to be truly blessed today when it comes to one of them. And then when the ball python, whoever wins that, you are, of course, responsible for shipping. And I'm in Maryland, so I will not be able to ship the beautiful animal until weather is permitting. And Redline ensures that it would be safe temperatures for us to travel. Shout out to Redline. So I'm super excited. So I want to start with a couple things first before we bring on. We have a special guest in the background. So y'all been anticipating this for a minute. We tried to do it Saturday. We tried to do a couple weeks before, but I can see his face. The kid is in session. And I'm so excited to bring him on because he is doing really big things since the last time we had him on. I think it was episode 49, Reptiles and Cocktails. So he's going to join us today on Two Peas in a Podcast. So I'm going to check the chat real fast. Good morning, Stan. Don D, what's up, bro? Good morning. Again, that's the pinned comment when you come in. Happy holidays on your way in, and I'll make sure that your name is listed into the drawing. Good morning. Aloha, Maki. How are you? Hope all is well. Again, if you can't stay in for the whole show, I get it. But if you can, please make sure that you do. This is going to be a nice one. Actually, let me go back here and I'll do that afterwards. All right. So I just want to make sure. Hey, Joey D. Colubric corruption, which I think is so amazing that Joey D is doing that because we don't have a whole lot of colubric stuff out there. So I love listening to that show. For sure. Awesome, Stan. Hey, Candy. Hey, sis. Candy driving, listening in. Candy, if you need to, if you wanted to enter the drawing, just let me know, just so I can write you down. I know you driving. Hey, Big Tank. Hey, good morning. Welcome. Be missing you out there. Good to see you. Brother Pike. What's up, brother? How are you? Good morning, Carachay. Yes. Ice and fire. Yes. Nice little groove in the car. Hashtag who? What's up? Hashtag who? Happy holidays. Glad you can join us this morning. Got you. Big Tank Hank, I got it. Awesome. It's always the thing. I can't think another. I feel you on that, Joey D. Good morning, Tammy. How are you? How it how big is it? How's it big, sis? Not sure which one we talking about, Mikey. Wait, Nicole, take me out. I'm sorry. I got it. I got it, Joey D. Somebody got any tips on taming down a pissy, angry female retakes? Diamonds don't work on female snakes. Yes, Hugh, plenty of tips. Handle her. The first thing is I can tell you this, Hugh, if you want to send me a video on you entering her enclosure or approaching her, send it to me and we can work from it that way. But yes, the answer is handle her. And typically it's something that's causing them to be pissed off. Or not pissed off, just defensive. And normally I can see that even if it's on the approach or where the enclosure is, or sometimes it may look like they're pissed and they're not. I just learned to read them so damn well. So yeah, send me a video and I can definitely see what you're working with and we can go from there. I'll gladly assist. How's it slang? How's it going, big sis? Oh, okay, it's going great. Oh, Mikey, come on now, take me over the water. I bought a pair of bike gloves. She's hangry. Well, so I always tell people never be resistant to having a good pair especially if it's a defensive animal, because the key to taming it down is to making sure that the interactions are good. So if you got like those big welder gloves or something like that, it makes you feel more confident that even if the snake does bite, you're not going to be harmed, and it makes the snake feel more confident when you're more confident. So it's a working thing. So absolutely. Thank you, Stan. It's one of my onesies. I love Christmas onesies. Big kid. I've been working a lot, looking for a new place to live. Next year, we'll be having lots of changes. I remove a toxic person out of my life. Do what you got to do, Tammy. I feel it. All right. So I am going to, before we bring our guests on, we want to make sure we acknowledge our brother, Brian Broadcheck. We think of him every day. Can't ever lose sight of how's it going with him. So I thought about this in search of scripture for today. And this is the scripture that came up, Matthew 9:29. It's about believing. Since we're talking about Christmas and we're talking about belief, we want to keep him encouraged to believe. And it's harder to believe in things that's not seen. So amazingly so, he still shows great expression of faith. So I just wanted to share this. It says, Matthew 9:29, then he touched their eyes, saying, according to your faith, your trust and confidence in my power and my ability to heal, it will be done. So Brian do not lose faith, because that is what he's counting on to make sure that you guys are committed to seeing this through and giving you more years on earth. Because the reality of it is we all going to leave here one day. We just asking for more time, right? More time. So absolutely. Elias. Hey, Elias. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, Christmas break is just 2 days for you. My poor grandkids got to go to the end of the week. Got it, Elias. I got you in there. Happy holidays. And I will make sure that we don't miss anybody as we go on. But so I want to go straight into right now, before we get into anything else. I'm going to bring on my guests and I'm going to make my announcement for the first quote unquote giveaway, not giveaway. And then we're going to go on with our interview with Denzel, who is backstage, y'all. We are in South Africa this morning. Can I do my dance? Hey, we in South Africa this morning. Hold on. Let me take it around. Hey. So we're definitely gonna make it happen. I'm so glad. I know Elias has personally been waiting for this himself. So got Elias down. Make sure we don't have any more happy holidays so far. Yes, 4 more days to go. Absolutely. All right, so let's start. And I'm gonna bring on our guest in just a second. Let's make sure our sound is good. And right after that, I'll make the first announcement. Hey, what's up, brother? My show cut up, buddy. All right, so everybody pay attention to the pinned comment if you can. Bring in Denzel. Can you hear me okay?
Hey, how are you?
Okay, good. You can hear me. I can hear you. Cool.
Yeah, I can hear you.
So, yes, Elias Denzel is here. Elias has been waiting for this. This has been his moment. And the brother Dre has entered the building.
Good morning.
So you getting the snake guard this morning too. I think y'all familiar with each other from TikTok, right?
I think so.
Okay, YouTube. Okay. All right. So before we get into the interview with Denzel, this is my first giveaway announcement. So I had discussed with Dre immediately after last week's show. He wasn't giving away a retake. But this person, ironically, did not even know that Dre and I had any conversations. I didn't even know this person was going to be in the market for a reticulated python. And they actually put down a deposit on their reticulated python that they selected off my morph market. That particular person will be getting that reticulated python for free. Other than your deposit, you're not paying anything, Maki. That animal is going to be shipped to you for free. You don't pay off anything else on that animal. And Merry Christmas to you, Maki. I know you always wanted your reticulated python. The one that you selected is definitely one of my well-cherished males. He's a little spoiled. As you saw in the video. And so I'm so excited to be sending that to you. And then my other announcement, we're not at the ball python giveaway yet, but if this person wants a female Motley Golden Child Sunfire, it is the only person I will give one to them for free. Merry Christmas, no shipping. And that's you, Dre. So think about it. I know you have added a whole lot of animals to your collection, but
Hold on, what happened?
You totally missed it.
I did because it cut out. Hold on.
Oh, okay. So I don't know. Did you hear Maki is getting her?
I heard Maki, and then I heard it's you, Dre. I'm like, it's me. What?
It's you. So if you want a female Motley Golden Child Sunfire, that is my gift to you. And there is no shipping as well. Of course, I can't ship it no time soon anyway. So by the time you get her, she probably be the size of
CJ's.
Yeah,
right.
CJ. But if you want her and you can make room for her, I will keep her as long as you need me to. But we can select. I think there's only one female left, but I'll let you see her. And if you want her, then Dre gets that gift as well. So those are my two personal gifts. I would not give away a Motley Golden Child Sunfire to anyone. Oh, and Dre, or the the albino super Motley. So that was the other one. So you get to pick which one. Both of them, though, I believe, are females. So
Yeah, you're gonna make me cry.
no, he can't.
You're gonna get on here being all nice and stuff. I ain't used to this.
Like, this is a surprise. It was a surprise. I could put you in the loop and do the giveaway, but so those are my two personal giveaways. So Maki, absolutely. Wait, what I missed? So Maki, you missed. Okay, so I'm gonna go back. Initially, Dre and I was gonna give away two snakes today: a ball python and a reticulated python. If you were here last Monday, I wasn't sure I was going to do the retic, and I decided very quickly that I did not want to give away a retic because I always feel like a retic has to be invested in, as far as someone saying I want this animal. So this person, this is how I announced it, Maki, not even knowing that Maki was going to be putting a deposit on a reticulated python last week or so. Other than your deposit that you paid, Maki, you're going to pay nothing else for your beautiful boy that you picked out. It's going to be shipped to you for free once weather is permitting. And your deposit was your only commitment. So, Merry Christmas, Maki. And it's just like, if it was a person that I would wanted to do this for as well, it would have been Maki as well. Other than Elias wins everything that I do, though. So it's definitely
Elias won a Tiddly trip. You can't beat that.
But when it comes to the ball python that we're giving away, it's a male blackhead ivory pastel. Actually, I should have a picture in here. Let me see. I might. You get to choose from one of these. This one right here is the bougie one, very sweet though. This one right here is an active. I want to be handled. As you can see, we couldn't get him checked. We couldn't even get him to stay still for the picture. So this one, if you like alert, want to be handled ball python, you might want to choose that one out of the black hair ivory pastels. Oh, and they all had pied. I will tell you that I bred siblings, and those proved out pied in another clutch, so most likely they should be. But pots had pied. And this one is if you want just a sweet little dainty snake that just likes to be held in the palm of your hand. They all about 150 grams now, maybe more than that when I ship them. But yeah, if you are the winner, you are responsible for shipping for the ball python. That's it, for the black hair ivy pastel. But Maki and Dre would not be responsible for shipping. They were my personal, because y'all rock. All right. So that's that. We'll get back to the giveaway. Remember that you have to type in the chat if you are interested in the giveaway. Happy holidays. And then at some point, I don't know if we'll get to do it on the live or probably just have Dre to do it on IG. You think, Dre? That will probably be easy. So we can make sure we have, or TikTok. You can do it on TikTok. So we'll have all of the names, put them on a wheel and do a spindle wheel on TikTok, and we'll announce when that is going to be done, because I think it would be too much to try to do it all here today. But we will make sure that we have all the happy holidays listed. So right now, I've captured Hugh, Big Tank Hank, Elias, and Maki so far on the happy holidays. Maki said I could not. You never know. See, you never know. Remember what you said to me? And you just never know what's behind the curtain. But contrary to what people may say about me, I am a very giving person. I'm just not a person who has to tell you that I gave it. That's all. That's all. And if you purchase something from me, you get, you give, and you are definitely amongst, or if you're a channel member, that's another thing. My channel member get my perks. And if you're just a good-hearted person, I look out for you too. Merry Christmas to you all. Time to get on your grind. Get on your grind, Hugh. I got to get ready for work. Y'all have a great day. You do the same, Kevin. All right. So, Denzel, what's been going on? Let's first of all start off. Tell us about this reptile park. How did it come about? And like, what happened? Like, where did it come from?
The park.
Yes.
We had a dying park where I come from, so it had already been established. with swimming pools and everything inside, trampolines, and then just that the marketing was not well, and also um, the management was poor. So I actually approached them and then told them that, hey, I've got this and this that I'm thinking about doing this, and then can we please have a partnership so that we can have a reptile project or a park? And then yes, they agreed. That is why my snakes are here today.
Amazing. So this was land. So did you have to pay anything for it, or the person was just like, "Look, come help me. Let's take it. Here you go. Do your thing."
We did not pay anything for the park. We did
Wow.
not pay him even one rand, not even a single cent. So it was just come and then let's start working. And then the only thing that we paid for is our new collection, because we had a very huge collection that we were buying. So
Because
that
you can
is
put
why we
everything
were.
in now. You got space to
Pardon?
put everything in there. Like you have, like
Yeah,
you
we've
could.
got space. We've got enough space.
So what's there now? So because I saw there was like big ponds. Are there gators or crocodiles there now too?
No, not yet. The crocodiles, I still have to do a barricade for them so that I
Okay.
can now I can now purchase them, because we cannot purchase them without three um, doors before the main access door.
Okay.
That is the law of our nature conservation. So if we need to purchase crocodiles, we need to prepare something which guarantees safety amongst people and audience.
So right now, with the reticulated pythons, were they already at that park? Because you've always wanted some of retics, and it's like I wanted them, and now you got a bunch of them.
Yeah, I also thought of just buying a retic from you, but right now, likely, we got them, but we just came back. I mean, we just brought them here at the park. They were not here. So
Oh,
this park
okay.
was animal free. There was not even a single animal. It was just animal. It
Wow.
was just 4 swimming pools, and 3 are available for use. One is already collapsed, and then we've got also 4 trampolines. That is the only entertainment that was in this park. So when I brought snakes, it brought another entertainment that people can now have, watch, and experience a lot of things, because we've got snakes and geckos that we have now.
Got you. Now, what are your plans? So we know that you have the retics. Have you moved your personal collection to the park yet, or they're still in their original location?
We've moved everything. My personal collection and the new collection, we've moved them all in the park. So at home, I no longer have anything. There's just one reticulated python that is my favorite, and it is the one that I always travel with.
So it's so funny, Dre. I remember when I first started posting the retics. That's how we met. Like you were so amazed, and you were like, "I need
Yes.
one. I need one." And so, as we talk about the spirit of giving and the power of giving, I will say, first of all, Denzel, I call him my South African son. He does a lot of giving back to his community at home. And one of the
Yes.
things I wanted to remind everybody, there's a scripture, and I think it's Corinthians, and it says, "Give and it shall be given unto you, a good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and runneth over, will be poured into your lap. But for what the measure you use will be given unto you." And when it comes to giving, like some people give to, I'm doing this, here's the camera, watch me do this. To me, that's not the giving that that scripture is talking about. It's the people who are messaging or inboxing, "Hey, I got this for you. I'm looking out for you in this way. I want you to have this, so this is that." Those are your true givers. And though I honestly believe, y'all, when I look at how blessed my life is, it is because of those private sessions of giving. that I do,
Mm.
and then my husband gives beyond. Like he's a natural born giver. I give for two reasons. One is a tax implication that that benefits me, and two, out of the kindness of my heart, I truly believe in this scripture, and I always did. But I also don't think that you should give to the point that you're destitute yourself. So just be mindful of that. And I'm talking about not just financial stuff. I'm talking about some people give up. You know what's more important to give than money is your time. Because that's hours out of your life that you go and help somebody else, or even with these animals, we give them our time. That is the most love we can give to them, the most precious gift, because it's the most precious gift given to us. Neither one of us is promised the next moment. So I truly believe, Denzel, that it's a massive blessing. So the thing is too is that when you don't believe in God, but when you trust God and he say, I'll bless you, and they say in an abundance, like it will never happen to me and Dre here in America. Dre, somebody just come up to us and say, here you go. Here's a whole zoo park for you, and you can build upon it. It will never happen.
I got questions anyway.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, that would be me. If
Oh,
somebody
right.
came up to me and gave like, okay, is it legal? Whose park was it? Because I'm not about to go to jail. I mean, come on, we know where we live at. Come on. Stuff
It's
like
just
that
a
don't
whole lot.
happen.
It just does. It wouldn't happen for us like that. So that is definitely an amazing, 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 amazing blessing. Thank you, Elijah. Yes, get those member perks as well. So right now we got the easy. You've been rolling, rolling, rolling. So we got the retakes now. Now, so when you're how do you secure the park? Because in South Africa, the that land is kind of like open. Is it open to the public or is still private property?
It's open to the public. Yes,
So what
but
keeps people
we
from trying
actually
to
we
steal?
actually let them pay for excess fee.
Okay. Okay,
So
got
they
you.
must pay at the gate, and then now they'll be able to access swimming, awareness about snakes, and then all the enjoyment.
Got you. I'm sorry, KT. KT, you must not have been here in the beginning. So
Candy got to him. Candy got to him.
okay, this is he's been told. Thank you. Okay. Coming in here talking junk KT early in the morning. All right. So, what are your plans for the park? So, I know y'all do the grand opening already?
Yeah, we've done the grand opening yesterday, and then we had people who had attended. He also had people from Daily Sun. They are willing to write a story about whatever that they saw. Yeah, a Daily Sun is the newspaper. That is the populist newspaper around South Africa. And
Okay.
then yeah,
And then when the people come into the park, I guess what my biggest thing is at night. Who protects the park at night? Like, is it
we've got
already staffed?
a guard who stays here, and
Okay,
then the park is surrounded by the electrified fence, so everything which is inside the park is safe.
got you. All right. So
Yes.
now, are you able to work your regular job and run the park, or you gonna have to like give up your regular job and run the park? Is the park full time for you now?
Yeah, the park is my full-time job for now,
Okay.
but I also do the snake rescue thing,
Yep.
and then everyone who's looking for that service, they get me here at the park. Even right now, few minutes ago, we were just from rescuing this other snake. It was underneath the car, but we were not able to get that snake because I think it went behind the engine. So
Okay.
we also need some type of mechanics to take down the engine, and then we have enough space to work.
Yeah, well, shout out to Claudius. Claudius recently had a reticulated python get stuck in the dashboard of his Mercedes, I believe it was, and he literally had to go and get the whole manifold removed to get the reticulated python out. And all I can say was, I'm laughing my ass off. He said, "You should be." Um, it is something that can happen really, really fast, and those bigger snakes can actually like bust themselves in there kind of to get enlarged in there. So it's absolutely hysterical. Uh, just how powerful that whole situation can be. So how many people are helping you now, Denzel, at the park? Is it just you and the other guy, or is it a team of people yet? Like how what does that look like for you?
Well, we do have got a team of other guys who patrols also at night around this certain community, and then
Okay.
they'll be helping us with security. It's actually like a backup.
Okay.
And then in terms of personal help from the park, we've done a joint venture with my dad. He's also here, and
Okay.
then even my mom. We also help each other, the three of us, wherever needed.
Got you. Now, in because like United States is totally different. Like you couldn't even do nothing like this without it being a whole process. Honestly. So once now the park is open, people will pay for admission. Would this be something that's open to people who are just natives to South Africa, or could people coming in to visit South Africa visit this like a public zoo type of thing?
Yes, they can do. They
Okay.
can do.
Okay. Okay. Now, what are your involvement? Like, are you allowing people to like? I know you're not touch venomous, but are you doing educational programs on the venomous snakes there at the park now?
Not yet. I still have to complete my field guide
Okay.
uh, courses, and then
Okay.
after having done with my Fagasa courses, then I can now give education with venomous snakes handling, snake bite treatment, and everything. And then from there, I can now grant certificates which can be renewed in 2 or 3 years.
Got you. And then, what is for you the thing that you anticipate the most with this park? Like, what are you looking forward to the most? What is
Well,
your number one
I am
goal?
looking. My number one goal. By the way, this park, the name of this park is DT Reptilian Park.
Okay.
Okay,
And what does
so
DT stands for?
D stands for Denzel. That's my
Yep.
name. And then
Yep.
T stands for Takarani. That's my dad's surname. And then Reptilian Park.
Oh,
Takarani
okay.
means happiness.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Now,
Yes.
how much do you think from a revenue standpoint that like or how like would is this going to be a what I'm going to say something that's going to cost you money, or do you think that this is something that's just definitely going to be a advantage to you? Like you're going to benefit from this, and not. I mean, of course, you love animals like I do, so the financial is not everything, but that's taking on a big responsibility because you got to feed all those animals and stuff. Now, do you have that support?
Yes, I do have their support, the support from both parents. And then now also, we are looking forward to having a very big reptilian park,
Okay.
which will be, let me not say expensive to access, but there's gonna be a certain fee that a person will need to pay than the one that they're paying right now, because this
Right.
one we just need to accommodate everyone. And
Right.
then for a bigger picture, because we're gonna be having a lot of animals, and then even rabbits, we're gonna be having entertainments like rabbit feeding, turtles feeding, swimming with turtles, and all those entertainments. But for us to complete that, it means that there must be a certain amount of payment that people give to us to access this park. And then
Right.
also, later on a long run, everything when it's complete, that is when we'll be looking at the more profit than now. Because right now, we haven't made any profit, because until we'll make a profit, I mean, we'll make the money that we used to buy and establish everything around here, then that is when we'll start making profit.
Gotcha. Yeah. Um, what did your mother think about it? Like how did she feel when she heard the news? Mom. Your
When
real
she
mom.
heard this news, I think we should just hear from her, because they're both here. I've got my mom and my dad, so I think they should just give comments themselves.
Yeah, definitely. Because I always say, like I said it the last time, you're so young, but so driven, so focused, so like just so morally correct too. I mean, I watch a lot of your social media. Like I said, a lot of things that you do for your people over there. You can see the love, whether it's a funeral or if it's a party. You are a person that people just love to be around, and that says a lot. And countries where people don't always get along, you are one of the people who can step in any room and the love is there. And I just think that, I know when we first talk, like it's just like a genuine spirit that you have, and that's definitely a detriment to your parents, honestly. But it's also a reason why you're constantly blessed. It's also a reason why, like, you get all of these amazing mentors that's willing to pour into you, because
Yes.
we know, like, Dre has a considerably large collection for people who have them, more domestically, and so do I, and that's a lot. So for you to be committing this to your country, because you always wanted that, like you always wanted to continue to educate. Because we talked the last time, y'all. As Americans, we assume that everybody in places like Africa like all animals and snakes. They don't like snakes in South Africa either. So you have to really coach and teach people about these animals. Contrary to our belief, they're not out there like, there's a snake. It's polar opposite. And I tell the story. I didn't know that until I was getting my hair done one day, and I was on Hair Down Fridays, and the lady who was braiding my hair back then, probably 3 years ago, she saw all of these snakes on the screen because they were showing the ball pythons, and she was like, "Oh my God, snakes!" I was like, "You see snakes?" I'm like, "Oh, from Africa." She said, "Yes." She said, "We cut them off." I'm like, so it was a new thing to me. I said to Denzel, I thought everybody in Africa loved animals, like
Yeah.
all animals. No, that's not the case, Sean. It's just like here. People will kill a king cobra. So one of the things that Denzel does, for those of y'all who don't know, is if there is a king cobra, mamba, whatever it is in your house, he goes and get it. Okay. If it's stuck
Yes,
anywhere in your
definitely.
tree, your car, he goes and get it. And then he educates the people on it. So talk about that a little bit, Denzel, your passion behind the capture and the release of these animals.
But then,
The capture and release of the animals. Tell us about your passion behind capturing and releasing the animals.
well, we by the way, we need to conserve nature
Mm-hmm.
and the ecosystem. So we do not have to allow and keep allowing people to kill snakes and then do whatever that they feel like they can do to a snake, harm it or any way like that. But it actually brought interest to me that we can just go and catch them
Yep, I think we lost you just for a minute. You may have to come in and come back out. There you go. You're back. You're good.
sorry, sorry, it was a call, someone was calling
No,
me.
no problem. No problem.
Yeah, when
So can
people
you, can,
see me on
huh? When
the
you
person is calling again.
say
Sorry.
it again, I can hear you. Oh,
Can you
I
hear me
did.
now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, well, but this echo where I am, I think it's with my phone.
Oh, so yeah, I don't hear the echo.
But then what I was saying is that so with
It
my
just-
with my
I hear it now.
interest with catching the fleas. Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Okay.
It seems like it starts when you start
Can I
talking.
let me try exiting and coming back
Okay,
again
that's fine.
because this less echo. Can you hear you?
That's fine. And then Dre, think if you have any questions of anything, you can just go ahead and when he comes back in, you can hit up on those questions. I do have a question about. I want him to go into the details of the ecosystem because I think it's very funny how in Florida we think killing snakes helps the ecosystem, but in Africa, killing snakes hurt the ecosystem. So I want him to elaborate on that. Like it's the same thing. You got the same technically ecosystem. KT, you are in rare form this morning, aren't you?
Nah, that ain't rare form for KT. I just don't know KT. That man is deranged.
Fool. Total fool. But yeah, so it's funny how the explanation of protecting the ecosystem is one way in the same type of ecosystem, and they see it totally different. Well, us common people see it the same as well. We understand the importance of snakes and all animals in the ecosystem. As much as I hate insects, y'all, I try not to kill them. I try to get them and move them along. But I am not a big insect person, so I get it. KT always confrontational. Yeah, ask about replenishing back into nature. That sounds interesting. Yeah, so I mean, it's definitely interesting in a way where, like we have two different perspectives, I guess. Well, not we, just like the people in Florida has a different perspective.
Yeah, I'm back.
Cool. So I don't know if you can hear us, but I wanted you to explain your theory on putting them back into the wild to protect the ecosystem. And the reason why I want you to explain it is because here in like the state of Florida believe in killing snakes to protect the ecosystem. So I want you to kind of talk a little bit about that. Like what is your theory in your current ecosystem that you are for sure putting them back into the ecosystem is better? Exactly, George. They have a different perspective.
Can you hear me now?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What I was explaining was that we try by all means to protect our ecosystem. That we do it by catching snakes and releasing them back to their mother nature, and then protecting the conservation. And then we all know that the Southern African python are now next to extinction. And then we're
Okay.
trying by all means that we catch them, and then if I happen to catch a male and a female, and then I breed them, let them hatch. After hatching, then we take them with their kids back to nature so that they might multiply.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
which is totally opposite from what we do here. We make them and of course sell animal trade, but we don't release them back into the wild, which it creates a whole nother level of questioning for me, because maybe if we did that, maybe it would be a better balance to some of the ecosystems, right? But when you say the South African python, what is considered the South African python, Ray?
Sorry?
What do you consider? What is the South African python? Like
Talking about the rock python?
the African rock
Yes,
python.
definitely.
Okay,
The
got
rock
you.
python.
Okay, all right, which is similar to the reticulated python. which is crazy because I think you say y'all don't have an issue with reticulated pythons there, right? It's just the African
The
rock.
rock python. Yes.
Okay.
We do not
Because the
have
reticulated
issues with
python is not
the reticulated
native.
python. We actually do not have retics in our wilderness.
Right. You said that before because they're more native to South Asia. But you would think because they're, I can't say husbandry in the wild, but their lifestyles in the wild are very similar. Like how you would keep an African rock python in captivity is very similar how you would keep a reticulated python. So, is there any restrictions on y'all bringing in reticulated? Like, could I ship a reticulated python to South Africa?
Yeah, you can just bring the reticulated because here in South Africa, retics are actually counted as exotic pets.
Yeah.
So they do not even need any permit. Oh, only one permit, which is a traveling permit only. That is the only permit needed for me to own a retic from America coming here in South Africa. But now coming with the Southern rock python, I'm gonna need a lot of permits to have it in captivity.
Got you.
Of which those permits right now I do have. I'm in a position of a permit that allows me to keep reticulated pythons and other wild caught snakes, but that permit does not allow me to start breeding those snakes and then with the intentions of selling their babies. But I can only breed them and then take them back to nature.
Wow. Which is similar
Or,
to like animals that we have
or,
here that
or,
are native to our areas.
what were you
Like
saying?
I said that's similar to like the animals like in Maryland. Like you can't breed a I'll say a corn snake, for example, because corn snakes actually are native to Maryland. So if you're going to breed them, you have to have like real strict permits on breeding them, opposed to a reticulated python, because they're not native. So there's not the concern of it being able to live and thrive if it was to actually get into the wild. Whereas though we could overpopulate our natural resources if we bred them and let them into the wild. George made a good point though. It makes sense because there's less vermin and cleaner atmosphere in Africa than it is in Florida or anywhere pretty much in the United States. So that would make more sense for why your government truly believes that putting them back into the wild protects the ecosystem as well. That makes much really good sense. So
Yeah.
you got it now. What does the next 30 days look like for you at the park? What are y'all working on in the next 30 days?
Well, in the next 30 days, I am working on just getting my ball python hatchings. So if I get those hatchlings, then I can now focus on another thing. But now my
Okay.
focus is fully with the hatchlings of ball pythons and corn snakes because I've got about 30 eggs. No, 22. There are 22.
Okay.
Yeah.
And were you always breeding ball pythons or you just started breeding ball pythons?
I just started breeding ball pythons. And then
Okay.
the snakes that I was breeding before was venomous. Remember, I had
Yeah, I
about
remember you breeding the
20
venomous.
something babies of pufferers and yeah, and the
Yep. So
snooted cobras. Those are the snakes that I was breeding before.
so in talking about the cobras, for those of you who was witnessing for the first time, you have been bitten by the cobra at least twice.
I've been bitten 3 times by a cobra, a snooted cobra. I still have the very snake that has given me those bites. I have it here with me. And then the third time it gave me a bite which landed me to hospital. I was
Yeah, so that's the one
hospitalized
that scared the shit out of
for,
me.
for a night and then I came back home.
So y'all, that was the kicker. But we learned something, and me and Elias always joke about this when we see like even when Chandler got bit by the cobra recently, I was saying breathe slow, and he started to do that. And he kept saying, I have to breathe very slow. And when Denzel was teaching us this, y'all, when he was here before, Denzel was trying to get us to understand the breathing pattern that you should use if you get bit by a cobra. So you could just go to the ER and come back out. And I kept saying, let me see your hands. And you have all your fingers. He's like, yeah, I got all my fingers. And I'm like, how is that possible that you could get bit multiple times and still have all of your limbs? So he explained the breathing process. If you go back and look at Chandler's video when he got bit recently, he talks about that same breathing process that saved his life. I am convinced, though, if I get bit by a cobra, it's not going to work for me. I'm not going to be able to say, I want you to go try. I just got bit by a cobra. One.
It definitely has to work for you. It definitely has to work for you.
That venom going right through my system. I'm like,
Yeah, Nicole gonna turn into a gremlin. It's a wrap.
you hear me? You hear?
That Gemini gonna take off and it's over.
When I get the bite, I'm gonna just fall out and die right there because that's where it's heading. It is not going to be no, like, for real, yo. That's something. Listen, Candy, okay? So that was probably my biggest takeaway, though, Denzel, the last time you were here. So if I do ever come across something in the wild, if I'm visiting in South Africa, something like that, and I get bit by a cobra, that I should stay calm. I'll keep that in mind that I should be very calm, but I won't. But I will say it also brings you to me and Dre. It takes a special kind of person. We get asked all the time because we have all these snakes. Dre, do you keep venomous? No.
Not
because
snakes.
everybody ain't cut out for that shit. Go ahead, Dre.
When people ask me if I keep venomous, I'm like, I don't keep venomous snakes. Lizards, yes, but not snakes.
Yeah, I ain't even doing the venomous lizards, y'all. The closest I'm gonna get to venomous is the dirty mouth of an Asian water monitor. Okay, that filthy ass mouth of an Asian water. Actually, they say the water monitor mouth is not as dirty as I think it is, but I'm just saying, based on what they eat, the enzymes in that mouth has to be ratchet to kill off what they eat. So that's as venomous as I can possibly get over here. But it was probably one of my biggest takeaways because I never knew that the difference of you living and dying in that situation was how you breathe, how you're making that blood flow through your body. And Denzel is a witness that when he got the last bite, it was like, shit, I got bit. That was the last post that we saw. And everybody, I think it was like 500 people like, are you okay? Are you okay? And then he come back 2 days later. He got all his fingers and everything. And he just explained it's just you have to stay calm. So Denzel, tell the people what is the mindset to stay calm? Like, so you get bit, what do you do first?
After getting a snake bite, every time, make sure that you stay calm. That is the first thing you need to do. Failure to do that, failure to do that, then that means that you're going to die. So your life is just on your hands. You get me?
Secondly,
your life
is don't die.
Your life is in your hands. At that point,
you just make sure that your blood flow it's slow, because once the blood flow it's quick, if the blood is moving very fast, and then it gets to your system very quick, and then you die. Suppose you get a bite from a snake like a black mamba. You know, a black mamba has got a very strong neurotoxic venom and cardiotoxic venom. If it bites you, then you just know that your respiratory system is going to shut down, your sensory organs and everything. That is if you panic a lot. But if you don't, you stay calm, and then it means that chances for you to still be alive are very much high. But if you panic, just as you panic, I'm just giving you 10 minutes and then you'll be gone.
Yeah, see that's another
But
thing.
you know,
another
what
question.
What I try to avoid by all means is getting a bite from a black mamba. That one I try by all means, with the best everything way I can. I try not to get a bite from a black mamba.
Now, is the black mamba easy to avoid in Africa? Because that's probably one of the most common ones, right?
Yes, it's not really easy to avoid black mambas, But now the good part with black mambas is that once they are here, once you encounter a black mamba, it's gonna be trying to escape from you each and every minute.
Oh, I'm
But
letting it escape. That's what I'm saying. So if you get bit, you stupid. Because if it's running away, I'm damn sure not chasing it.
yeah, then you don't have to run after the snake.
So
We got that in common.
not to get bit, Dre.
Yeah, I mean, we got that in common. Black mama trying to get away from me. I'm trying to get away from it. So
Exactly. Like
it's all,
what the
Yeah,
it's all good.
it's simple. And then
As
see,
much as I love
since
snakes, I know the capability of certain species. So I don't need to put myself in that position.
yes, and there are high chances that you find a black mamba indoors. So with that certain scenario, now you just have to keep it under a very strong supervision. I don't know if you're gonna install CCTV footage or you're just gonna open the door yourself and then watch every movement a black mamba will be doing until I get there. Because once you start throwing things on that mamba, and then if you're not sure with
hell he
whatever that you're
mad?
doing, you might be in trouble.
Yeah, see, we ain't pissing them off either. Hell no. Like I'm not
Yeah,
throwing
that
anything.
snake that snake doesn't want to be cornered or being pissed. You just need to let it calm. It is a very calm snake, a very shy snake. All you do not have to do is to confront it. Never do that.
All right, so if we're visiting South Africa, where do we stay if these can just show up indoors? Like, so seriously, so if I'm visiting South Africa, what part of South Africa, what city do I stay in to avoid a black mamba being in my hotel?
Let me check. In South Africa, no, they're all over, from Cape Town to
he like
Venda.
ain't answering it.
Mm. They adapt to each and every environment because all environments in South Africa do accommodate a black mamba.
So for people who work in hotels and stuff, like how do you prepare people to be aware? Like would not be able to sleep.
Well, I try by all means every day. I think you even see my posts. Sometimes I even write in my vernacular so that everyone understands what I'm saying and talking
Right,
about the snake. You get me? So I
right.
try by all means that I even post pictures, even the inside part of the mouth, so that they know, or this is the snake that we are currently dealing with.
Yeah.
You
So
get me?
y'all can give me credit because Denzel will put it in English too. Because for a long time he would put it in his language, and I would be like, "Wait a minute, I need to know what this is saying," and I don't know what it's saying. So then he started to do it in English too, which is very helpful information because I'm telling you, y'all, we travel the world, right? And I remember, like I told a story about going to Costa Rica. There were certain bees in Costa Rica that if you got stung by, you would die. I get stung by a damn bee in Costa Rica. What are the odds? My husband said it wouldn't be nobody but me, though. He was like, if it was going to be somebody, it was going to be your ass over here getting stung by bees. And the first thing was everybody had to get a piece of that bee because of course, snacked it off and ran. I know my hands pulled up, but you had to know the color of the bee to make sure that I wasn't going to die in Costa Rica. So if I'm going to South Africa, Denzel pretty much just told me even if I stay at the Ritz Carlton in South Africa, it could be black mambas coming out the shower. This. I don't think I'm gonna ever be able to see you, Denzel. You're gonna have to come to America.
Yeah, I'll definitely come to America because I still have
We ain't
to
got that. You
face.
don't have those kind of problems. The worst thing you have to worry about coming here is a gunshot. Someone shooting, killing you or some shit. Not black mambas.
Nah, Nicole, we need to venture out overseas. I think it would be fun.
Look. Okay, we can go to Indonesia where reticulated pythons and king cobras don't end up in the Ritz Carlton. Denzel just told me these
Yeah,
black mambas everywhere. I can't go out on the patio smoke a blunt because a black mamba might just cross over my feet.
I
and
mean, you're
right
gonna have the
now
same
I
problem
think
in Southeast
I
Asia.
need.
This is different, just a different snake.
But no, it's places in so one of the things that my breeder, Jim Jolly, will tell you, you can stay in places and never. He goes out at night and look for king cobras and retics and can't find them. But in South Africa, black mambas just like cats. They just out there chilling. Like
Yeah, they just come indoors.
okay. So we can venture out. We can go to South. We going to Denzel can meet us in Indonesia or in South Asia somewhere. But we can't go to South Africa because even at the Ritz Carlton, my theory. Look, this Denzel. My theory of protecting myself is paying more money to get better accommodations. And you just told me that even if I paid $1,000 a night, I can walk outside and smoke a blunt and a black mamba across my feet. That's not. So Dre, we do. We do
I
need to
always
venture
ask
out.
myself, and
Giselle needs to come
I'm actually
to.
about to compile. Yeah,
Say it
I'll
again.
definitely come because I also need to do a research. I was saying that I will definitely come because I also need to do a research about king cobras, and I hear that there are a lot in the US. And
Yes, you
then
have a lot of people who
I
have them
also
here.
need to still face the inland taipan, and for me to face the inland taipan, then I will need to go to Australia. You see, because of Australia, I think they've got in
Mommy's in the
Australia
chat.
they've got all. In Australia they've got all venomous snakes, so I think it will be very very experimental to be there.
Yeah, Africa and
Experiment.
Australia definitely on my list.
You and Dre can go. I'll be at the
It's
Ritz
crazy.
Carlton. I'll be at the Ritz Carlton. Y'all go ahead and GoPro. I'll do all y'all
It's
social
only
media.
it's only one animal that I don't want to run into in Australia. It's only one animal, and that's the fucking kangaroo. I have no business crossing paths with a kangaroo. Absolutely
Wait a minute.
not.
Out of all the crap they got in Australia, including spiders falling out the sky, you only worrying about a kangaroo
Then you do
punching.
not want to face a kangaroo.
Exactly. Have you seen how big the kangaroos are? No, absolutely.
Have you seen them little ass green snakes on the branch that if they bite you, you dead in 5 minutes? I'm worried about that. I'm worried about the bug, the ant that bites you and sets your leg on
It ain't.
fire.
It ain't gonna chase
Look,
me. A
bro, we can
kangaroo?
go on the
Nah,
plane
nah.
together. We can get on the plane. We can fly over. Me and Slim would be at the Ritz Carlton while y'all got the lights on your head, herping, doing your working your social media. I will be
And
your admin online.
Heck yeah. I'm gonna be the Black Steve Irwin. Crikey, mate. And we're gonna look at everything. Yes, indeed. We're looking at everything. But if I see a kangaroo, it's a
I do
wrap.
not know if I do not know if you are aware that
Right,
in New
Candy.
Zealand we do not have snakes, like at all. We do not have reptiles and snakes in New Zealand in the
Oh wow.
wilderness. I don't know if you are aware of that because the
No.
geographical the geographical map of New Zealand is highly definitely separated with this of our Earth, definitely
Okay.
separated.
Okay.
Yeah, so we do not have snakes in New Zealand like at all. They do not adapt. If you go with your snake there, it's gonna die.
That's crazy. So, what is your shipping
Yeah.
process? So, when you ship, if someone shipped from, because like here we have to use CITES, but if you were shipping something from South Africa to America, what would that process be?
I'm not really sure, but then I can ask about that and then get the
Okay,
information. Yeah,
cool.
because the only thing that I've shipped is within our country. I do ship snakes from here where I come from to Durban, Cape Town, and then I also do buy from other provinces coming to our province. So that one I do.
Okay, and then if you, when you do from one province to the other, do you have to do any type of government paperwork, or it's okay? Like I can ship to a different state here, and it's fine as long as that animal is legal in that state. Do you have to do anything extra?
Definitely. Same applies here.
Okay.
Same applies here. If I'm shipping exotic animal, ne? then there's nothing that I need from the government. It is just
Okay.
checking the health of the snake, and then with the courier guys, and then they'll courier wherever I need them to take it.
Okay. Now back to the part. Other than the reticulated pythons, which is his favorite snake, out of all the snakes that he catch and chases, you heard the reticulated python
And
is his. Wait a minute.
it's
Compared
just
to a Burmese python, which one is your favorite, Denzel? Reticulated or Burmese python?
reticulated.
Listen. Everybody got an opinion. We can't all be right. You know what I'm saying? It's okay.
A reticulated python is your favorite snake, Dre. You just won't admit it. You just haven't admitted it yet. One day people come on here and you just can't come to terms that the retic is your favorite.
No, I'm not. I like my pie at Burn for sure.
No, see, it's not the same. Aesthetically, the pie burn is
No, it's
beautiful.
just bad that
It's
right
not
now
the same. That's
pie
why I
burn
like
is
them.
beautiful.
I've got
George,
this
we
other
about to block
reticulated
George.
python
George,
that I can't
moderator
really
is block
myself.
George.
Yeah, better leave my boy alone.
Candy said retics growing on a hobby. I'm already thinking I want a male. Hey.
Listen. Like I said, we can't. Not everybody can be right, and that's okay. I still love y'all. Like y'all
Oh,
still
goodness.
family.
No, it's something about that.
Do I think retics are dope snakes? Most definitely. But it's not a burn. It's not a burn.
It's not. It's so above that.
Ooh, look, don't do that. Don't do that. Mm-mm.
It's so above that.
Anyway.
Oh my
Don't
God.
do that.
All right, Dre, seriously, it's 9:11. You got any questions for Denzel?
I think you took them all.
I took them all. I be trying. You be so busy late. So y'all, I be trying to give Dre the benefit of the doubt because y'all know football season. If y'all don't believe me, look at the shows football season versus the shows non-football season.
Bro.
It's a whole different Dre.
It ain't got nothing to do with football season, nigga. I'll be tired.
No, it's every football season. Every football season, he get antisocial, but it's cool. I know it's love. And then
I do get antisocial, but it's not because of football season. I just. Is
it the dark?
No,
I was gonna say because y'all, you know they got them vitamin D lights.
My sociability this time of year just go down, and people just annoying the fuck out of me. So I just be like, so I put my phone down.
He just said I annoyed the fuck out of him, y'all. But okay.
I said, people, if you include yourself in that, that's a you problem, okay?
Because let me tell you how this conversation started. Then I barely hear from him. He went into it's antisocial. Then that's why
First off,
so I'm one of the people. Y'all put it together. You ain't got
communication. Our communication goes both ways.
But
Don't
so
I'm
not. Everybody know I'm not the. Like if I reach out, it's something, right? I'm not going to just interrupt your day, and that's I'm like that, and that's not a good thing. I'm like that with everybody. I'm like that with my mom.
See how quick she switch up. So me, I'm right.
I don't like her. To mine. You're right. I don't do that. I don't just reach out to people.
You be stressing me out.
Look, you're right. I say he's right. I should be better at that, but I don't. Now, if something's popping or I need to say something that's different. Candy said everyone fell in love with Katana at the event. I didn't take my precious summer out there.
I wish, man. I missed taking my snakes
showed
outside.
out yesterday.
They did. I was a Niners fan. Well, no. I was a Buffalo Bills fan yesterday, for sure.
That's all it takes. Put your hands on a retic. Dre just don't want to admit it.
I got retics. What you mean?
I'm just saying you don't want to admit it after the feeling that you had after you put your hands on it because you had talked so much about burns before it. I get it. It's okay.
I'm still going to talk about burns because I still prefer burns. It's not going to change. It's not going to change.
I'm the shortest retic owner in this game. Fight me over the title. I am my boy gone before. Yeah, I think Micah, you might actually do have Dre beat. on the level of shortness.
First
You
off,
are
what you not gonna do?
You are no, I'm just saying, like
Y'all not about to be disrespecting me like that.
you say it all the time. Anyway.
I might look short, but I'm 6'5" mentally, so don't play with me.
All right. So Denzel, this is the big thing. You're taking on all this responsibility of the park. This is going to be your number one focus. How many hours of the day now? Because you're breeding rodents now too, right? And that's a lot, and you're breeding quite a bit of rodents. How much of your day is being spent at the park? Like, do you have balance? Or it's right now and it's all in? Oh, can't hear you. I think we muted you. Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. We can hear you now.
I think half of my day I spend it here at the park. Let's say 12 hours, even more sometimes, and then I'll be here.
Are you at the park now? You're there now?
Yeah, I am at the park right now.
Are you able to let people just see the outside? I mean, I know you can't go into all the little places because it's huge, but just like a brief view.
I am not sure if
the internet will go. Okay.
Going.
Yep. So what we have to do is schedule something on TikTok. Can you do something like on TikTok, Denzel, where we can get a tour over here?
Or Nicole, you can just
and
go
then
out there.
In this big aluminum cage,
right.
I've got the biggest retic. It is about 6.5 meters long.
Okay. That's the tiger. Yep.
And then in this one, okay, let me open this.
Denzel, what is the temperament? Are they good retakes, or were they like a little defensive? Nope, they're good. I just saw you pick it up. Never mind. Never mind. They good. Y'all see that? How he just went in there and got it? That's when you know you got you a good one right there. So who raised them? The person who owned them before, or these were yours? I mean, or the person who raised those retakes?
No, the person who owned them before is the one who raised them.
So he handled them a lot because he literally just went in there without any hesitation.
But now the problem is that he did not tame the snakes. You see, even this one.
Okay.
I think this is. Let me just put my phone on the tripod and then
carry
its snake. I'm just gonna put my phone here.
What up, Wiz?
And I'll come with each and every snake.
Hey, Wiz, what's up, bro? So we still only have 4 names in the ball python giveaway. So it's only 4. Lia's gonna win again. Channel members get 2 entries. I'm just saying. Yeah, Candy, I got you.
Here we are. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you real good. We can hear you and see you. Yeah.
This one is also my female retic. Oops. She's very heavy.
Yeah. And that's what people don't realize, how heavy they are at their size.
But now, I Do you know, Uri, when I got these snakes, all these snakes, when I got them, they were not tamed. So I had to deal with the taming first.
Okay.
And still, when they're inside their enclosures, they are very much defensive. They attack. But once I take them out and then get to handle them, now they become very free.
Okay. And
Yeah,
that's
they're
the key.
handling free.
Is letting them out, letting
But
handling them. That is definitely the key. Yes. So for those who you get to choose between this one, which is the chill, sweet one, or this one who's going to want a lot of attention. Both of them are male, but this one is always on the move. If you missed it, and then of course Maki will be getting her reticulated python and Dre if he makes room. So yeah, both of them are male. This one is like definitely a chill one. The other one wants a lot of love and attention. It's not the typical ball python. It wants to be always on the move, always inquisitive, even when you go to its enclosure. So, for those of you who are joining, we are in South Africa. We are at Denzel's new reptile park, and we're just seeing some of the retics that he inherited and moved over to the park. Denzel went from wanting retics to inheriting. How many retics was it total?
I've got 4 retics in total.
Okay.
Yeah, they are 4.
Okay. Beautiful.
And
Now, what
then
is that
3
one?
are
A
females,
platinum
and then
tiger sun tiger. Looks like a
I've got
platinum
one small
tiger.
small male, and he's very, very agitated. So I was feeding him, and then, hey, he doesn't like being touched, but I'm gonna show people here.
That's how it be. All of them have different personalities. I say it all the time. I have one that could care less about any human interaction. I mean, she'll interact, she'll come out, but even if she come out, she'll chill in one corner. She doesn't roam the house like the rest of them. She good with just not having all of that extra hands on her. So, and there's nothing wrong with that. We're like that as humans. Dre gets antisocial in the winter months, so he'll return
Here we
around March.
go. Here we go.
Candy said she'll take the busy one.
Yes, my boy. This one will try to bite me at any given time.
Really?
Yeah.
Look, and he's well. I guess after getting bit by cobras, a retic bite means nothing.
I would think so.
It's easy, very easy to deal with a reticulated
Don't do that
python.
shit, right? I can breathe through that. I promise you. Even with the blood dripping, I'll be like, I can breathe through
Yeah, it's
that.
gonna be a slight pinch, but you know you're gonna live.
Yeah, right, right. Even if it take a chunk, you gonna live. Dan, you already there. You all you had to do was say
Listen,
happy holidays, but I got you. You good.
I don't care. Retics
So
bite
yeah,
with intention.
I think you also wanted to see the tail, so that you can just identify the moth.
Yeah, it's a purple sunfire. I have one of those. Yep, that's the purple sunfire all day. Or if I can't see it, it's a white phase albino. I mean, it's a white phase albino sunfire. But I have
The face is white.
that's that's a
I
purple
mean
sunfire.
yellow.
It's
It's
yellow.
it's
It's a
yellow,
purple.
not white.
It's a purple sunfire.
Who is that? Damn, a chunk.
I'm just saying, it can take a chunk, but it's better than breathing through a venomous bite. Because Denzel talked about if you get bit by a king cobra, you're supposed to stay calm and breathe slowly. And it
Yeah,
worked.
let, let,
He's
let
still
me
here.
get you let me get you one cobra.
Okay, he's gonna get one cobra. Is this? Wait a minute, I gotta get my nerves together. Is this a biting cobra or this is a chill cobra? I gotta get my nerves together.
It's a cobra, Nicole.
Every time somebody pull a cobra out, it just sends my anxiety.
Oh God.
I can't. That's why I can't watch that one guy. I told you, the Nick the Wrangler guy. I swear one day, y'all, he gonna get bit. He gonna be dead. Like I cannot watch. He has some beautiful animals. I just cannot watch. This is always like, this is gonna be the day. This is the day. At least we know Giselle can breathe through it. It's survive.
Clearly.
Oh, nope, I hear it. Look at him. I saw the mouth open. I can't. My anxiety. Did y'all just see his mouth at the camera?
It's even trying to shoot and bite you on the phone.
Clearly, we ain't got no problems. Hey, we ain't got no problems. It's Denzel
If
over
this
there.
was in person, Nicole would be losing her mind. She'd probably been passed out on the floor already.
What? What? When I was at Nerd, Kevin pulled out a defanged cobra and I left the room. Okay, like fuck that. Teeth grow back. Teeth grow back. We know that. How old was that cobra when it was defanged? Because teeth grow back. I'm not doing it. I was out. Peace. I did see Lilith, but Lilith was a distance away. I was okay with that. I wanted to see Lilith, but I was not fooling around with that big old cobra. So, does that king cobra? How long have you had that one, Denzel?
I've been with this snake for 4 years now.
4 years.
Yeah, 4.
4 years. 4 years, y'all, and y'all
it gave
notice
me a
that he's
bite.
smart enough to still use a hook.
It gave me a bite last year.
He gave him a bite last year, and he's still holding him.
Yes. Pardon?
What keeps you like after a bite from that snake? Like, what makes you so comfortable with him now? I guess what I had to start thinking about is just like when we get bit, right? If we get bit,
the reason I become comfortable after a bite is because I know what's worth for my life. I know what keeps my life running. Because if I do not become calm and relaxed, then I'm going to die, and that's not what we need.
We definitely don't need that. Right, Mama. We don't need that for sure. Oh my goodness. I know your mother probably be stressed out on a daily basis. You have to check in every night. I know you grown, but do you have to check in with your mom every night?
With what? The cobra?
No, your mother. Do you have to let her know every night when you're home, like that you're safe?
Not really, but I make sure that every morning I see her.
Okay, because that's important. Because if I was your mother, I'll be like, look, I ain't heard from him in 2 days.
But then when it comes to snakes, she do know that she trusts me. She do know that my life is safe.
Candy, me too. I jumped too when I saw the mouth open. I'm over here. We the whole other country. I'm like, oh.
She's gonna give a comment. She's also here and if the dead.
How many cobras do you have?
I've got 3. I've got this one. This is a snooted cobra, Naja annulifera, and it has got cytotoxic and neurotoxic venom, but the cyto is cocktail. I also do have got a spitting cobra, a Naja mozambica. Just that I do not have the glasses here with me, the goggles. I was gonna take it out. I left them at home. So the spitting cobra, it's cytotoxic venomous, and then okay, with the snooted cobras, I've got 2. Spitting cobra is 1, the Naja mozambica.
So I love how Denzel does what Dre do. And I think it's the coolest shit. I can't do it, y'all. How they'll say the common name and the scientific name on their lives or them. Y'all gonna get the common name. Y'all know what it is. If you want the scientific, Google that shit. Okay. Google it. Dre be like, this is a beaded lizard, a comedy, John Jingba Jingba Jing. Like, what the hell? It's a damn beard.
Heloderma exasperatum.
Yeah, none of that shit I'm saying, y'all. None of it. Y'all should see me trying to do that with tarantulas, and people be like, "Oh, I'd be like, oh, that's a green bottom blue." They'd be like, "Oh, okay, it's a green bottom."
Chromatopoma cyanopubescens.
God damn it! It's a Brazilian black, capo. It's a curly hair.
That's Brazilian black. That's what
Too many words. It's written on there. I'm just not saying all of that.
Gramastola pulchra. That's what it is.
There you go. Gramastola pulchra. Yeah, that's it. That's exactly what's on there, Drake. Drake know what the hell he talking about. That's on there. But it's also a Brazilian black.
So I also do have got puff adders with me and bomb slangs. Now I've got 2 bomb slangs, male and female.
Yeah, Drake, go ahead. Y'all need to go hook up over there, go herping together.
You coming with me? Like this is a group thing. This is our podcast.
I'm coming. I'll fly, but I will be in the Ritz-Carlton doing y'all admin of your TikToks and your lives. I'm not. He just said I should not go outside. No, that's what I heard, Candy. I should not go outside because there's black mamas everywhere. I am not going to be chilled by no means. You couldn't get me high enough to be chilled through a cobra bite. Ain't gonna happen. I'll be dead, lost arms and limbs.
I do want to I want to find one of the places where they do some venom extractions and go watch.
Oh, Denzel, you knew somebody who did that, right? The extraction of the venom. I think he knows. I'll wait till he come back. I think he actually done like. Ooh, hold on. My nerve just went back up.
And then
so Denzel, what keeps a boom slang and those type of snakes who have the capability to come back like this damn green tree? To bite you. What keeps you from them being able to turn back around? Is it the way you positioning that hook? Because they look closer to you than I think they should be.
Oh, it's so worried.
It's the way I position my hook, and then even the grip on the tail, I make sure that it doesn't make the snake feel provoked or threatened, so that it doesn't attack me.
Can't. And do you always make sure you have enough space to drop it and run if you need to? Like, is that a protocol?
No, I do not have to drop it and run. I have to drop it and pick it up again.
I don't have to do that shit, girl.
Nicole about to stress this man out.
Do you make sure you have enough space to the left and the right, to the front and the back, in case you got to just drop it and go? Like,
yes, I do have enough space in case I drop it. Then I should be able to always pick it up again.
KT said, "I'm not gonna be able to do it." Me neither, KT. Oh my God. I can't. And then when you go and hit, you get them faster than you get the retakes. I couldn't do it.
Sorry?
So you get them when you go into their enclosures, like you seem to pull them out fast. So do you turn them away from you or you let them strike out first? Like what is that process of getting one out the enclosure?
Of getting the boom slang out?
Yeah. Because they be wild with their bodies.
I let them try to strike me first, and then
right with
after that, then I'll pick them up.
Oh shit! That damn Wiz. We got grandma stoner. Technically, Wiz, that's what I am, a grandma stoner.
So you see, this one is female. That is why it's brownish in color.
Okay. So what color is the male? Because I'm not looking at ours.
A male just now.
Y'all see how fast he getting these things out? And y'all hear it. Do y'all hear it? The thing goes. Oh, hell no. It's getting dropped right there, Dre. So anyway.
I'm still stuck on it. Do you drop it and run?
Listen, that would be a protocol in my house if I had one. Make sure we have enough space to run 50 feet forward, 50 feet. That shit is definitely when that thing start, you know how they start coming in. I'm like that with the green tree. If y'all ever see me hold that green tree and that thing come back, it's like turn them this way. Boy, turn your head. I ain't doing it.
So this one is mine.
Oh, so that's like a green.
Yeah, it's green, and then people tend to mistake it with a green mamba.
That's
But
a big difference in color.
If you can see, the boomslang has got very big eyes and a very small head. So
yeah. I see the tongue. I see the tongue.
So this one, it's a bit tamed because he's used. I've been with this snake for a lot of years. When I got it was just 30 meters long when I got it, but right now it's very huge. So me and him
how
were
big
actually
is
friends.
it? How long do you think a boom slang is, an adult boom slang?
But then
how long is it?
Is how long this snake is?
Yeah, how many meters?
Let's say 1.2 meters.
Okay, so it's not okay.
Yeah.
So it's not as big as a
About
king
1.2
cobra.
meters.
Got you.
I mean, it was 30 centimeters when I found it.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I think I had said 30 meters.
So it's so funny,
So
like
as you can see, it's a bit tailed.
yeah, because it's turned around towards you and you're not moving around. I need you to still, for purposes of the old lady heart, I need you to still turn it around.
And by the way, this is the third deadliest snake in Africa.
The deadliest?
Third deadliest snake in Africa. This one has got toxic venom.
Oh, the third. Okay, because the black, what would be the venom the most? The black mamba or the taipan?
The black mamba. We do not have the taipan in South Africa.
Okay, so you're
Africa.
in Asia.
We only have got the black mamba is the first, and then the second is a puff adder, and then the third is a boomslang. Fourth being a wrinkles.
So y'all got puff hatters just like running around like black mambas, or you have to go into the desert.
Puff adders, boomslangs, black mambas are very common.
Yeah, nope.
They run here like brown house snakes.
Nicole organized this whole podcast and then stressed herself out.
Because I'm thinking, you go to a lot of places you visit, they got certain animals, but the chances of you seeing them are slim. Like going to Florida, I have never seen a Burmese python. But I could be in a Ritz-Carlton and see a black mamba. That's not okay with me.
I know, and I'm very sure that people are really enjoying this life. But right now, we got a call of a snake rescue. I have to
go ahead. I told you. Yes, please go rescue the snake. I so appreciate us finally connecting, and Denzel will be back again as things progress. But go ahead and y'all go out on that call and talk to me later.
Yes. The only thing that we're just gonna do now, we're just gonna let my mom have a comment and my
Hello. She is there, Sarah. Helping you out. That's amazing. So this is Denzel's beautiful mom. This is his real mom. So
yes.
Birth. Nice to see you again. Thank you so much.
Nice to see you too.
Ray is such an amazing son. He is definitely amazing. Always one of my favorite people to talk to, and I learned so much from him.
Sorry?
I said I learned so much from him.
Is it?
He's so intelligent. I said that before. Very smart.
Yeah, he's very much smart.
Yeah. So we're gonna let you guys go. We know y'all have to go and take care of some business. But we
Yes.
appreciate you, and y'all have a great day.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right. Bye, beautiful.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye, Giselle.
Wait.
There's just one more comment from my dad, and then you can ask.
Oh, I've never met Dad.
Hello.
No. Hi, nice to meet you. I met Mom before. I'm Nicole. I'm Denzel's American mother. I stole him. I adopted him via internet.
All right. Hi, how are you?
I'm great. We appreciate your
Great.
son so much. He is one of my coolest reptile people to talk to. So thank you so much for just raising such an amazing guy.
That's good. We are just doing our responsibility. All we need to do is to give him the support needed and help
And he
him to
said he
achieve
got
it.
it.
Yes.
He said he definitely got it in his parents. And I can tell you, as reptile keepers, we know that parents don't always support our weird vision. So that's very important. Thank you so much.
Thank you very
Y'all-
much. It was good meeting you.
You as well.
All the-
So I'm going to come visit me and Dre, but they're going to go hang out while I stay in the hotel.
No,
So
we,
y'all going to have
we,
to
we
come to the
appreciate.
hotel and have dinner with me.
We are looking forward to your visit. That will be
We're
great.
definitely going to make the trip. It's a trip that we talked about for a moment. So I'll definitely make the trip, but I'll definitely need to have the right crew to
Great.
travel with me.
All right. Make that sooner.
I will. Y'all have a blessed one.
Okay.
All right. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Yes. Bye.
Have a good one.
Thanks, Elias. All right, y'all. So that will wrap up our session for today. I know it went a little longer. So we have, Dre, you think we can do the spin the wheel real fast? It's only a few names to put on there.
Yeah, that's cool. I still got a minute before I gotta log on. So yeah.
All right, let me see. Let's see if I can do it real fast. Hold tight. So I took Baki off because of her animal. Candy, Hugh, Big Tank, Hank, Elias, Carissa, Stan. And Elias gets 2 entries because Elias already had one programmed on another thing. Elias is a channel member. All right, let's go ahead and get it. And this is the drawing for the ball python. This is, let me go back. Jules, do you want to be entered into the drawing for the ball python? Let me know. You just have to say happy holidays. Okay. And let me put the picture up. I'll put this one up. It's two different ones. It's this one or this one you get to pick from. But I'll leave that picture up for right now while I'm doing this. Just bear with me. If we miss anybody else, Dre, let me know because I don't have the chat screen up.
Okay, I got you. George, is George in there?
Oh, George. Okay, George is in now. Okay.
Joel said they did not want to. I think that's
Okay, cool. Thank you. Jules always come through and show love, and I appreciate that.
Anybody else? Drop that happy holidays. Now is your chance.
We got Big Tank Hank.
Stan, just dropped one.
Yep, I got Stan.
Okay.
Hugh. And Candy. All right, so far we got. Oh, y'all can't see anyway.
No, we can't.
Let me just read it.
That's fine
George,
right there.
Stan, Carissa, Elias, Big Tank Hank, Hugh, and Candy. And this is for the drawing for the I took Maki, I took you out. This is the drawing for the Black Hair Ivory Pastel Pos Het Pod. And like I said, I bred siblings from their clutch who proved out pod this year. So just FYI. But Pos Het Pod. And I think we have everybody. All right. Let's go and spin the wheel. I don't know. Let me
We
put
can
me
see
on
it.
solo. You can see it?
See it.
Okay. Let me make sure I hit spin. Shuffle. Oh, no, wait a minute. Hold on. Elias got to get on here on the second time because Elias is a
Can't
channel.
trust old people to do nothing. Oh.
Shut up. Look. Look. I feel old right there the way I'm holding my phone. I'm like,
Look, see. Hold up, y'all.
all right. Hold on. All right. Now I got to spin. Shuffle. Okay. Let's shuffle. All right. Elias is there. Okay. Twice. Tap to spin. And we are spinning.
There we go.
Spinning.
We can see.
Winner pay shipping. Did it stop? Stan! Oh, so since the winner is Stan, I can't have him pay shipping. So it will be free shipping, Stan, once we're able to ship. So Stan has won the Blackhead Ivory Pastel. Yay! Stan!
Congratulations, man.
Congrats, Stan! Aww. So Stan, you have to just let me know which one you want. Do you want the overactive boy or do you want the chill boy? And as soon as I can ship, I will get them shipped out to you. I already have Stan's address, I'm sure, but I'll double check them all. So yeah, Stan. Hey, Stan. So we got Stan 1, the ball python. Maki was surprised with the reticulated python. And then Dre, if he makes room, gets one of the female Motley Golden Child Sunfire. I think it might be a male. I have to check to see if the other one's a
Room
male.
will be made.
Room will be made. So Dre will be getting the Motley Golden Child Sunfire head albino, which it would be so cool if one of them are male because you could breed it later if you wanted to your girl and produce some of the same clutch that I produce, which is insane because they have the same heads. So yeah.
Send me some pictures.
I will. This has been an amazing holiday. This was Dre's idea. We said we was going to do like a gift theme, and so we said let's give away something. So shout out to Dre. The holiday thing that the topic was. Remember when I said giving away animals?
Yeah.
Look,
Yup.
the giveaway was mine.
Yeah.
Idea, but you said you had a perfect topic for the giveaway. What last episode? Because he must have been drinking too much the night before. Last episode. Good Jesus.
I haven't drank since Saturday.
It's Saturday. Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. That's a long week with no drinking. My winning streak has ended, but I couldn't pick a better person to dethrone. Right, Elias? Absolutely. Not at all. I'm super excited.
Not to dethrone me. I'm weak.
The dethrone. Such a prince. Such a damn prince. Oh my God. I'm going to get with you after I get out of work. Sure. Absolutely. Damn job making me miss stuff. All right, y'all. Everybody have an amazing day. We are out. I hope everybody enjoyed. This was a long one because we had to put everything in, but we didn't want to miss anything. Yes, you do. This is a Lady T's production. You do. Yes. And it's a beautiful snake. I can't wait till you can see it in person as well. So thank you so much. Thank you all for always being supportive. And I hope that Dre, are we going live on Christmas?
I ain't doing that. We can, yeah.
All right. So if we're gonna go live Christmas Day, early Monday, 8. Let's do something fun though, y'all. I can't drink with y'all, but we can do something fun. I can have wine. I can have some
I ain't say young. It ain't like no vegan drinks you can drink.
Yeah. Well, actually, there are some vegan alcohols. I just feel like at this particular point, how I feel, I don't want to even try the alcohol. But wine and there's a whole lot of vegan wines
You
and a
already
whole
said
lot of,
they ain't got like no rubbing alcohol or nothing you can sip on.
you know why you trying to kill me, you heifer? That is not the Christmas spirit. This is all about giving life, giving love, and you giving
Sorry,
me that
listen, I'm
from
trying to
there.
be helpful.
That's some crackhead
Listen,
stuff. That's like when a crackhead run out of crack, he goes snort the comment or some shit. That's rubbing alcohol. I can't. Everybody have an amazing day. I can't stand this man. Thank you to everybody who joined in. Congrats,
love you too,
Maki.
sis.
Maki, I was trying to throw you
Maki.
hints. I can't tell people that I'm a kind person. I was trying to throw you hints in a way, but I knew you was going to be able to handle that.
Mm.
Have an amazing one. That's he mean to me all the time. All the time he mean to me in the background. I'm just rubbing alcohol.
Oh snap!
Not even 5%. They get rubbing alcohol. Take a shot of this Perel. Does hand sanitizer work for you, huh? I can't. Ever. All right, y'all. Have a good one.